Unfortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Powell. Lee comes in for Parsons. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Raymond Felton.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Outside Williams. Takes the three. Frames the three, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Boy, you got to love that assist by Darren Williams.
Cleveland leading by 3. James, the pass to Love. Shoots it up. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Smith dishes to Irving. Back to Smith. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And it's Nowitzki missing.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Here's Irving. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Smith. Dallas also making some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Jeremy Evans. Chandler Parsons comes in for Lee. And Barea subbed in for Darren Williams. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Back to Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And Chandler Parsons, boy, he can really give you a whole lot of everything. Length, quickness, skills, can shoot, pass, rebound, defend, the total package.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And back to Chandler Parsons. His versatility is so valuable to any scheme. We've now seen that in both Houston and Dallas. He gives you percentages and good production every time out.
He does, Kevin, but the one area where I'd like to see him improve is his physical strength. I mean, to take his game to the next level, he's got to be able to play through contact a little bit better. If he can do that, we're talking about a guy who could be a perennial all-star.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Shumpert. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dellavedova kicks to Smith. It's stolen by Barea. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Smith outside. From downtown, it's hauled in by Harris.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
And pushing it up is Dallas. The Mavericks again in transition. Barea kicks to Anderson. Off target from three-point range.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
For three, Smith. Here's LeBron. That's good. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead. 36 seconds left to play in the third. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Love. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to James. Smith for three, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. "19 seconds left in the third. Here's Thompson. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The three. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Anderson with the block. Thanks for joining. Us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Cleveland leading by 6. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Irving in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Mozgov with the bucket. Mozgov's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Pachulia. Kicks it to Parsons. There's the three, and that one's good.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Mozgov, and there's the call on Pachulia. That's his first foul. Here's Shumpert, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Matthews dishes to Pachulia. And Matthews kicks to Nowitzki. Back to Matthews. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
It's deflected. Dallas moving the ball around. Parsons for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Irving with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul. And Matthews kicks to Parsons. Anderson, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. We saw it right there.
And guys, effort is also a talent. You've got to be willing to work if you want to make plays like that. Oh, I love that dish down low.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pachulia the pass to Nowitzki. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made 3 with one of his own. Not the best decision.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
Talking about Zaza's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And defending on the blocks, he's almost unmovable.
He really, Coach Kidd loves Zaza. He even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He's told them, we're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win. Guys?
All right, Doris. For Cleveland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Williams can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Irving from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. Parsons got 4 rebounds now tonight. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lee.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
The drive by Love. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And good on the basket. Booking. And it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Williams dishes to Parsons. Offline with his 3.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking. Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.